garden was supposed to be an isolation project. Each day during lockdown, I walked my dogs around the neighbourhood, peering into people's gardens, stopping to smell their roses. Slowly an idea began to take shape. I began to envision this beautiful dark world. It was a garden full of mystery and wonder, a place where anything could grow and where anything was possible. And so it began. I started building this garden in my lounge room, cutting out moths, painting and sewing. The more I created, the bigger this world became. I was limited only by my own imagination. As the restrictions lifted, I shot my first images on a cold, foggy July morning. Over the next 6 months, my life was consumed with creating the next scenes from this garden. It was a perfect isolation project. And then everything changed. In January, out of the blue, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. My life became a wild rollercoaster of tests, surgeries, treatments, and uncertainty. The garden became my place of safety. Somewhere my mind could go when the nights were long and dark, and on the days when I was paralysed by fear. From the initial inception to the shoot to the end of editing, each image takes months to put together. This means hours cutting and gluing thousands of flowers or butterflies, designing and sewing the costumes, traipsing through the bush and loading armfuls of fallen branches into my car. Each component of each image is vitally important and it's loaded with meaning for me. The garden is ongoing. I don't know where it ends, but while I'm on this journey it's become my friend, a hand to hold. Sometimes it's a place to tell my story, sometimes it's a place to hide. Ideas for the next image often come to me in the middle of the night when I'm trying to guide my mind away from dark places. The garden certainly becomes something other than what I thought it would be. The twists and turns of the garden path could not represent life more accurately. The garden tells an important story, but in a different way. Each year, millions of women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and they embark upon their own journey just like I did. I hope it tells a tale of hope, and of the important role that art and creativity can play during tough times. I was lucky to have this outlet, to be able to document my story through my images, my words, and my music. I want nothing more than to share the garden, in the hope that it will provide a connection to those who are on similar journeys, and a window into this world for others.